Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the EVES auction room here on our last day of November. We're heading into the festive season tomorrow. We've got a great array of properties for you here this afternoon, folks. My name's Grada. I'm going to offer you the properties scheduled for the 1 o'clock session, and then we're carrying on at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock to offer more properties. My good colleagues up the top there, Jordan Silverite, Nice and Jacobs, they'll be assisting me with calling some of the options later in the day, but you're stuck with me for the 1 o'clock session. We've also got Robin and Gemma looking after the technology over here. Those folks across the bottom of the screen, right, you can see there we're a big auction team, because we don't just, it's not just the auctioneer that does it all. We've got great teamwork here at EVES, and we've also got Trevor, Jill, Karen and Craig on hand here. They will assist us, folks. If your bids don't take us to or beyond the vendor's reserve price, then we can't help you. We'll need to pause the auction. One of the team will step in and continue the negotiation process with you. We're going to give you every opportunity to purchase the property here today if we are shy of the vendor's reserve price, because there are a number of our properties who've got what we call conditional buyers, hoping that they don't sell. They've got properties to sell and that sort of thing first. So we're going to give you the first opportunity because you are in that very elite position of cash unconditional buyers. So the team will they'll step in and help you from there. We'll press on so that we don't hold people up. Documentation, auctions are no different to any other real estate transaction. We do have documentation to tend to. What you see there on the screen, that's the property sale and purchase agreements guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. They are in the stand outside of the auction room as well. If you came in through the back door to the auction room, you would have walked past that stand. Also in that stand is finalised copies of the contract of sale. Now they've been self-circulated in draft form for you throughout the marketing period. Any additions, deletions or alterations to those contracts, I'll alert you to that prior to inviting and bidding, but I'm sure your marketing consultant you've been working with as your ambassador throughout the campaign will have alerted you to any of those changes, but finalised copies are available in that same stand out the rear of the auction room. So by way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract that we worked to, and what you see up there in blue on the screen is a repeat of what's detailed in clause 2 on the front page. That outlines the conduct of the auctions today. I'm not going to go through that again. I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that as well. But a couple of important points I remind you about. One is vendor bidding. Right, under clause 2.3, vendor bids are authorised to be used, but it is the only person that is allowed to submit vendor bids is the auctioneer. So I'm the only one that can submit any vendor bids. I'm the only one authorised to do so. Vendor bids will only be used well below the vendor's reserve price. They will only be used if there's only one person participating in the auction, or we are far too far away from where the vendors are prepared to entertain negotiations with you. It is simply a technique to work with you, work alongside you, to get you to that level where the vendors are prepared to continue with negotiations. In most cases, if there's 2 or more people participating in the auction, we'll just leave it entirely up to you. That is why, if there's only one person, then we will assist you with those vendor bids to get you to that point to help you negotiate. So we'll be disclosing all vendor bids to you as well, so nothing to be afraid of, certainly no hidden agendas. The other thing I just wanted to remind you of, folks, and that is at the conclusion of the auction, when the hammer comes down in your favour, your obligations today are firstly to sign the contract and secondly to pay your deposit. We just ask for 10% of the purchase price, unless of course you've made alternative arrangements with the vendor prior to the auction being held today. So happy to answer any questions at this point in time, folks. And whilst you might be pondering one, I take the opportunity of welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream. We've got overseas vendors, overseas buyers. We do have authorised telephone bidding on a number of properties today. We'll notify you of which properties they are. Any questions, folks? No? Excellent, we're good to go. That means that you've done your homework and you're all set to go. Now, we had a couple of properties that were scheduled for today's auction, folks. Number 11, Hazelnut Way, marketed by Debbie Bennett from our Bethlehem office, and Laura McRae, Charlotte Gardner from our Papamoa office. We've got marketing the property at number 41, Ocean Crest. Both of those properties, the vendors received offers, and prior to the auction, they accepted those, and the properties were sold prior. That gives you a bit of an indication of what's actually happening out there in the marketplace today, folks. So give it your best shot here today whilst the auction is live. First up for the afternoon, number 7, Stableford Drive. Owen and Kristen from our Cameron office have been marketing this property. It's a great opportunity for you folks if you are looking for a charming freestanding townhouse nestled in the heart of Pies Park. Then this one would be a difficult one to go past. It is a freehold estate, 378 square metres of land, more or less is what's on offer. SA 71A, folio 452 is the record of title number that confirms all the legal aspects of it. 9th of February, 2024 is the settlement date, so lots of lotto tickets between now and maybe even Santa will bring you something to supplement the property along the way. Any changes to the channels list team? No changes there, so that covers off all the legal aspects. I mentioned telephone bidding in my preamble, folks. We have authorised telephone bidding on this particular property as well. So what you see with this home, folks, is a seamless link that can be enjoyed between the indoors and the fully fenced outdoors for you to enjoy, and that certainly ensures comfortable living for you and your family as well. Foodies, I would suggest to you, you will love the opportunity to throw some pots around in this kitchen to achieve all your gourmet delights. They are going to be so much sweeter when made in a kitchen such as this at 7 Stableford Drive. Perfectly located within easy reach of all levels of top schooling, local shopping, restaurants. It's a property that offers an ideal blend for convenience and comfort. So that brings me to a point in the proceedings for this property where I'm in your hands looking for an opening bid. Where do we say go, buyers? We've got registered interest in the property. Your opportunity to start us away. Is it going to be you in the room, or is it going to be one of our phone bidders? Let's get us underway. Looking like a naughty boy in school with his classroom corner over there.
Grada, $690,000.
$690,000. We're underway with our phone bidder now. At $690,000. Happy to make it nice and easy for you. Go $10,000 rise from here. At $690,000, who takes me to $700 even. Here's your opportunity now. At $690,000, a good strong opening bid on the phone. I thought you were going to say something there, Owen. You stopped me on my tracks there. At $690,000, I call it once, twice, third, last opportunity. Happy to work alongside your buyer then, aiming at $700 with me, Beagle bid. $700, happy to pass it to the phone bidder at the back of the room now at $700. At $700, making it $710. At $700,000 with our second phone bidder at the back of the room here at $700,000. Do we say $710? $710, beautiful, loving your work there at $710,000. Back to your buyer there, Rachel, for another 10, making it $720, Muli. At $710,000 down in front here with our phone bidder against everybody else in the room at $710. Once I call now,
715.
15. Let's go 20. Shall we go 20? Put themselves into a stronger position?
15.
15, okay. Good strategic move for your buyer, Amy, would be to stay in the 10s and take me to 725.
720.
720. See what they started? You started the 5s. Mine for it says you started, you keep it going. At $720,000, making it 7 1/4, shall we? First call now at $720,000. So otherwise we pause and continue discussions down with our opening bidder.
730.
730, thank you. 730 at the back of the room there now, fighting fire with fire rolling. Back to 740, shall we say? At $730,000, new bidder joins us at the back of the room now. At $730,000, are we back in again with another 10, are we?
Oh, sorry, what's that? 735.
35, 45, should we say?
40.
40, 740 it is. Rolling along in 5s now. What about your buyer there, Rachel? Are they back in again? At $740,000 on the back wall now at 740, 000. Where to from here, Amy?
745.
45, 50. Keep it rolling a bit quicker than that at 750. It is an even $750,000 at the back of the room. At $750,000, are we back in again for the first call now at 750? 55, do we say? 1.
Around
55.
55.
Go back to 755.
Didn't work. Better strategy would be go straight to 760, stay in the 5, showing weakness when you're reducing the denominations like that. At $755,000, first call at 755. Second time,
Another 1,000, please.
756. 60? 60.
All right.
760. 61. See the way it goes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Sounds a lot better. $760,000. First call now, otherwise we pause and talk in the back of the room. Second, last chance in or outs. Craig, the high bid at the back of the room there at $760,000. Can you see if you can assist him, please? Good afternoon, folks. 38 the Drive. Janelle Keynes, working out of our Bethlehem office, have been presenting this property here. Certainly a property that's positioned in a fantastic location with renowned schools, accessible bus routes. You've got vibrant shopping options all just moments away, and convenience at 38 the Drive is your daily companion. This property is described in record of title SA 29B folio 438 as a cross-lease freehold property. 93 days from today's date is our settlement date. Janelle, a bit of flexibility. Is that because the property is currently tenanted, is it? So investors could settle earlier and just continue with the investment if you so wish as well. Any changes to the channels list? No, all good to go. So you've got the north-facing orientation that fills every room with radiant light and certainly showcases the elevated views that you can witness by looking at the shot that you see there on the screen. Certainly very comfortable indeed. It's a 1960s gem that offers the perfect blend of nostalgia of the 60s, but you get that modern day comfort as well. You can see that by the gorgeous timber floors and that sort of thing that will be within the home there, whether you're seeking a secure rental income or your new family home. This residence really takes the cake, folks. So in your hands with this one, where we'd like to say go with this one. Just before you start, we are expecting offers on this property should the property not be sold in the auction room here this afternoon. So if you leave it until afterwards and you go into a multiple offer, you can't say you haven't been more. Cash buyers, you get the first opportunity. Where do we say go, folks?
690.
$690,000. An opening bid there at $690,000 and a strong start. If you would there, sir, appreciate you bidding there nice and quickly as well. At $690,000, happy to take $10,000 rises from here. Here's your opportunity today, buyers. No registered phone bidders on this one, Mr. Janelle. Entirely over you that are seated here in front of me now at $690,000. I call it once, twice. Last chance for you to join us. Happy to work alongside you at 700 with a vendor bid there, sir. Take me to 710, 710 immediate retort now. At $710,000, there it is over here on the left-hand side. Appreciate your speed as well there, sir. Certainly no fines in the auction room for speed when you're bidding. At first call now at $710,000 over here on the left-hand side with my starter. Second time, third, last chance, are we in or out? Sir, would you just like to strengthen your position? Take me to 720. We'll pause, give you the opportunity to have a discussion. 720. Appreciate you working with me, sir. You're welcome back into the auction room every week if you like. $720,000. Man on the word, but I'm obliged to call it 3 times. Once, twice. Last chance at 720. Carrying with the gentleman in the green shirt at 720. Can you send me an assistant, please? Come on, folks, 493 Gloucester Road, Danielle Hayes, working out of our Mount Maunganui office. I don't think there's anybody in the Mount Maunganui real estate market that doesn't know who Danielle is. She is certainly a star of the real estate market over at Mount Maunganui, Papamoa. This property here, 493 Gloucester Road, folks, it's a very good looking residence. It comes with a peace of mind by way of a 10-year master build guarantee that expires in 2030. So certainly peace of mind there, I would suggest, Danielle. Looking at the legal aspects of it, any changes to the chattels listed all there. Our settlement date's still 30 working days following today's date. And the properties are all formally described in your record of title 708931 as a freehold estate, 485 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer there. There's a couple of additional clauses in there. I've made reference to the master mill warranty, so there's a clause in there relating to the transfer of that, and also a clause authorising the early release of the deposit in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. Tastefully appointed interior of this property certainly has that warm ambience that goes with it as well. It's got the ducted air conditioning for those high or low temperatures, doesn't matter what time of the year you're going through. You've got that light ash tone flooring that creates that coveted coastal atmosphere throughout the home as well. You've got banks of glazed sliders that invite that copious quantities of natural light, while the patio and the loggia are on standby for your alfresco affairs. That is simply superb indeed. You can see there on the screen the type of lifestyle you're going to endure at 493 Gloucester Road. Facing due north, the impeccable double-glazed, aerated concrete and cedar-clad home, well, it certainly snuggles quietly into its own tranquility in that location. So, in your hands, buyers, looking for an opening bid on this one. Been travelling pretty well so far. Don't let me down now. We're only at property number 3. Who'd like to own this one, and who would like to have that tranquil atmosphere to bring your family up in? Surely there's got to be somebody. I thought it was quite a compelling property description that I gave on this one. Copy most of them. I'm not creative like our salespeople for descriptions. Opening bids. Here we go, folks. Here's your opportunity. Call it 3 times, otherwise I'm going to close it down and leave Danielle to keep working with the people that she's had expressing interest in the property. Once, twice, last chance. Obviously no cash today, Danielle. Close the option. A little bit more work to do there, but I'm sure you'll have that property sold. I reckon you can expect to have a sold sticker on that signboard before Christmas.
Good idea, thanks, Grant.
Good idea, mate. All right, back we go. 7 Stableford Drive. I have an increased bid now of just a mere $1,000. So can you just confirm that bid for me, please? It's $761,000. Oh, and you've got our owner on the phone. What are my instructions from here? Sell it. On the market it goes now at $761,000. Here's your opportunity now. Are we in for another 1,000 there, Amy?
500.
761.5. 62? Thought it would be. 62. Been doing this a long time. I know how it works. 762 it is.
Another 500.
And a half. 63. 762 and a half. 65. Good strategic move. He knows how to bid at an auction. It's $765,000. Where do we go from here, Amy? Need a decision now. $765,000 it goes. Are we in or out? First call now at $765,000. Are we in for another half?
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000. 66. Clickety click. 70. 770. Thousands aren't even working. 770 it is. It's a round number. Pop another one on top. You're down there on a contested. I can't. Do we say 771? There's your competition at the back of the room. Another 500 maybe? It's $500, not 500,000. Vendors would like 500,000 though. Quickly now, made a decision. First call now at $770,000 it goes. Second time, third, last chance quickly. It goes, it goes. Sold in the back room. Congratulations to our sellers. Alright, moving on to the next property, number 4, Livingston Drive, Fran Hartman, another one of our salespeople working out of our Papamoa office that doesn't need any introduction into the real estate market in this location. Folks, one of the things that we do here at EVES, we're a very auction-focused company, but we recognise excellent auction marketing. and we have what we call a very elite club called the Golden Hammer Club. And there's some very, very stringent criteria that salespeople have to meet to qualify for the Golden Hammer Club. And today it gives me great pleasure to present Fran Harmon with her certificate welcoming her back to the Golden Hammer. Did a fantastic job out there, as will be evidenced by this property here. So well done, Fran. Congratulations and welcome back to the club for another year. Nice to see. Number 4, Livingston Drive. Back to the property itself. Looking for the perfect spot for your little ones to play and roam freely. Well, you've certainly got that opportunity here. Plus, you've got that potential to transform that this wonderful site into a lush paradise. It's right there on the screen there. A freehold estate, 469 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer, and that's all confirmed in record of title 700797. A clause in the contract has been there at the outset, just authorising early release of the deposit in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. It's not uncommon at this time of the year. 10 working days is still our settlement date there. You've got a flexibility around that if you need something different. Talk to Fran, she'll sort that out for you. Channels list, any limits there, no changes there. And on the inside of this home, folks, you will discover a spacious, functional layout in good shape, ready for you to move in without any delays at all. So you can be in there and enjoy Christmas in this wonderful property. It's a golden home with the gold seal building warranty. That's still in place, offering you peace of mind right through until 2026. Golden Sands, well, that's a thriving community. You've got kids' playgrounds scattered throughout the area and nice short walks to the Sands Town Centre. So if you're looking for location, quality of product, then you've certainly got it here at number 4 Livingston Drive. In your hands, why? It's time for you to do some talking as well. Who says go and what's your quantity? $800,000, we're on the way, sir. Appreciate you guys. Quick start there at $800,000. Happy to work in $20,000 rises for you from here. At $800,000, an opening bid on the right hand side. No registered phone bidders on this one, Frank. Entirely over to you here in the room at $800,000. Who takes me to $820,000? Let's go there quickly. First call now. Second time. Advancing your bid to $820,000, sir. Yes. Good on you. That's the way to do it there, sir. At $820,000 it is. At $820,000 with our starter bidder on the right hand side here. Yes, you're all on the left here, don't let me leave you out. Those that are glued to the back wall, you're more than welcome to participate at any stage. At $820,000, looking for another 20 rise. First call now, second. Last chance, are we in or out? Maybe to work alongside you a little further, sir, at $840,000. It's with me now. Vendor bid at $840,000. Take me to $860,000 if you will. 60 would be much better, sir. If you take me to $860,000, we'll pause and talk at that sort of level. 60 would be better, sir. Much easier to help you from $860,000. 60 would be better, sir. I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you get into a position to help you buy the property. Make it 55, meet you halfway.
That's what he said, yeah.
Sorry? 55.
Yeah.
Thank you. At $855,000, I'm going to go and learn a different language. At $855,000, it's over here on the right hand side. I'll call it 3 times. First, second, last chance at $855, in or out. Trevor, down here at $855, please. Can you see if you can help the gentleman? Alright, back we go now to number 38, the drive, folks. I have amended bid now at $730,000. Can you just confirm that bid for me, please, sir? At $730,000, Janelle, you've got our owner on the phone. What are my instructions from here? We're on the phone, on the market, we're selling the phone and selling. We're on the market and selling. Yes, we are on the phone as well with our vendor at $730,000 in favour of the gentleman down here who's been with us all the way. Your opportunity is here, but time runs low. First, second, last chance at $730,000 before it goes. Sold at $730,000. Congratulations to to our owner residing overseas. Congratulations, great work. Right, as we'll sign one off for Owen and Kristen, they bring up another one. This time we're at 79 Falcon Drive, a meticulously crafted and thoughtfully designed 3-bedroom home, certainly offering you the perfect blend of style, comfort and functionality, all combined as the trifecta. The legal aspects of the property record of title 360937 confirms the freehold estate. 479 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. Now, you see up there on the channels list there, you'll see that the shoe cupboard and the cupboards and shelves in the garage, they do not stay. They are going with the vendors, and that will be happening prior to or on the 31st of January 2024. Or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties is the date that you can have your furniture truck in the driveway here at 79 Falcon Drive. Have I got all that right, Kristen? Well done. Excellent. Well done for me, I'm saying, not well done for you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So we've got all the legal aspects all nicely covered off now there. I don't have to worry about talking to you, because I know it's back line of your business. You just out there listening and selling property like you do best, mate. Alright, this property here, if you're looking for a wonderful social cohesion between the indoors and the outdoors, you've certainly got it here as well, providing that perfect unity with that beautiful private courtyard for you to enjoy all year round as well, as you see by that covered area there. The residence is an epitome of modern living, providing you simply a serene oasis for you and your family to enjoy. Now, this is situated in a popular residential area. It's a home that enjoys a very peaceful atmosphere, and it is sure to create a very healthy memory bank for your family's future. So, I know from what I've said about the property, you would expect it to be quite an expensive property. I'd be quite happy to take a start anywhere in the 8s. I think would be fair enough for a property like this. Anywhere in the 8s would get me started. Probably get me quite excited as well. Anywhere in the race to start their way? Here's your opportunity today, guys. 79 Falcon Drive, looking for an opening bid. Here to work with the cash interests. Once, twice, final opportunity for you to join us. I don't think we've found the cash buyer for this one yet, team, so we'll just simply close the auction. I'm going to hand it back to you. A little bit more work to do, but certainly a wonderful residence indeed, in a great location. Certainly offers plenty along the way, doesn't it? But, if you're looking for a home that's meticulously presented and crafted, then this is it. Talk to Owen or Kristen out of our EVES on camera office. They'll help you from there. Right, sailing on nicely through our catalogue of properties for our 1 o'clock session. This one brings us to number 40 Maru Road, and when you went and visited this property, be it on the open homes on the weekend, you would have met Kim Crawford working out of our Cherrywood office. Kim, you've done an outstanding job with all your auction properties, but this one in particular been very busy, haven't you? So doing a great job there, as do all our EVES salespeople. They are an absolutely brilliant team to work alongside, and we're very proud of them. The property that provides a treasure trove of retro vibes that will actual personal touch is number 40 Maru Road. When you look at record of title, SA 16D folio 147, you find that it's a freehold estate, 784 square metres of land, more or less, and you only have to wait 10 working days from today's date to be able to pick up the keys for this particular property here. Now, just some clauses that are inserted in the contract, folks. I'm not going to go through the first one in its entirety. Clause 23, the property is being sold as the vendors of as the public trust, as the vendors of the trust property. So those are standard clauses for public trust. They've been in the contract right from the start. Just a late addition, clause 24, purchasers acknowledged to be made aware that the floor plan of the property at 40 Maru Road differs from that shown on the Tauranga City Council LIM report. The kitchen downstairs is not marked on the original plans and does not have a permit. Purchasers will need to complete their own due diligence on this matter and be satisfied in all respects prior to your bidding here today. I'm assuming you've done all your DD, and we welcome your bids very shortly. Any changes to the channels listed all there, Kim? No changes. So you've got the opportunity here today, guys, with this property to unlock the home's full potential with your natural flair and modernisation. So you've got the potential and scope to spruce it up to your personal likings and your personal desire. So let's say that it's a home that's homeless. It's got a big scruffy beard, it's got some old clothes, no shoes, but I can tell you now, 40 Matua Road has got a very, very warm heart. And that comes with that massive potential, and that is all in your favour. With the substantial floor plan, there's endless potential on what you can do with the property. If you're looking for a property ready for your unique vision and renovation expertise, then this is your Matua gem. I need not talk about the location. We're talking Matua Road. Everybody knows what this location is all about. So let's get underway, guys. Who's got an opening bid now for number 40 Matua Road?
800.
800. I love an optimistic start every now and again in the auction room, man. Welcome aboard there at 800. Who's got 50 on top? Surely we could go there. At $800,000, it's at the back of the room now. At 800, what about 25 if it's going to make you feel more comfortable? At $800,000, 825, welcome aboard there, sir. At 825, immediate return at 850 now. At 850 it is, making it 875, shall we? 75 and 9 we go. At 900 it is, and 925, shall we say there, sir? 925, 950, your turn, 950 it is, and 75. 75 it is, and making it an even million now. At $1 million at the back of the room now, at $1 million, making it $1,025,000, $1,025,000 it is. At $1,025,50, your turn there, ma'am. At $1,050,000 we go. At $1,050,000, making it $1,075,000, 75 it is. 1.1, should we say? At 1.1 we go. At $1,100,000, another 25 would be a good retort, sir, because we're on the market. We are selling to the highest bidder here today. At $1,100,000, what about a 10 there, sir? 1,110,000. 1,110,000, 20? 15, no problems at all. 15, here to find the best buyer here today at $1,115,000. 20. 1,120,000 it is now. 25. 1,125,000. Saw the number up and obviously queued it in. At 1,125,000, 30, shall we say there, sir? 1,125,000. There's your value at the back. You're not paying too much.
30.
30 it is, 1130, 35, 35 on the nod at the back there now, making it 40, shall we? Shaking your head the wrong way, sir. Need it north to south, chin to chest. $1,135,000. Quickly now, making it 140. 1,140. 45, 45. 50 is a round number, sir. That might be the ceiling. If you're holding it, they don't go again, you buy the property. Just in case you haven't been to an auction before. At $1,145,000, do we say 50 for you, sir? What about the 2.5? Make it 47.5. 2. 47. 50? 50. Going up to 50. $1,150,000 at the back of the room there. Another 2, is it, sir? You've done this about 3 or 4 times now. At $1,150,000, what about a signal on top there? So there's that round number again. Put an odd one on. If she goes again, you haven't spent anything, but $1,000 might just secure the keys for you. First call now, I'm absolutely 100% sure, sir, as I head behind the podium, the hammer's up at $1,150,000. 51? What about a 5? 1. 51. 55? 1, 52, 52, 53, 2 more, 54,
55.
55, 56,
That's it.
$1,155,000. Have I got your absolute best there, sir? I'm going to call it 3 more times. You can change your mind, but you can't change it once the hammer hits the podium. At $1,155,000 quickly. First, second, what about a $500 bid? Third, last opportunity, quickly, it goes. Sold at the back of the room there, $1,155,000. Congratulations, of course, to our sellers. We're starting to run out now, 1 o'clock session, folks. But we've got an absolute cracker for you here on the next one. Kelly and Kyra Ormsby from our Mount Maunganui office have been had the absolute pleasure of marketing this property, number 24, Radisich Place. When you dream big, you increase your chances of dreams coming true. So it's time to stop dreaming because they just come true for you here at number 24, Radisich Place. The legal aspects of this property, freehold estate, 610 square metres more or less. Record of title 892755 confirms all the legal aspects of it. There is a clause authorising the early release in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. You all know about that. And just a reminder, the outdoor water does not stay. Any other changes to the channels there, Kelly? And settlement date remains the same, 19th of January 2024. So pleased that we've got all that correct. So when you come back to this property, folks, and you realise just what it's got to offer, you'll instantly recall the smartly positioned outdoor areas that provide you an array of enjoyable options. You've got the undercover outdoor living area that you see there, or you can just move out and go poolside. So you've really got the best of both worlds for any climatic condition at this property here. You've got the expansive 2-level residence that boasts the perfect blend for convenience and comfortable with, I'd suggest, an unbeatable layout, just the way the home's all laid out as well there, Kelly. It's one of those properties that offers you 5-star rating, comforts and pleasure. It's located just a short stroll from shopping, dining, entertainment, all that sort of thing that they fear, and not to mention a little bit further you've got the golden sandy beach as well. Plenty of off-street parking for the boat or camper van. It's a spacious family home, and I would suggest it is a pretty rare gem that you and your family are going to have bucket loads of fun through the summer. So in your hands, buyers, where would you like to start your way?
1.3.
1.3, we're underway now, $1,300,000 over here. On the left-hand side at $1,300,000. At $1,300,000, happy to take a 20 rise on here. At $1,300,000. Who goes 320? Here's your opportunity now. At $1,300,000, a good opening bid over here on the left-hand side here at $1,300,000. First call, second time, third, last opportunity. Here we go, 20 on behalf of the vendor, man, just once, then make it 11340. 11340 we go. $1,340,000 over here on the left-hand side. Call it 3 times. Just the one bidder at this point in time, no registered phone bidders on this one. At 11340 it is on the left-hand side here. First call now, second time, third, last opportunity. Would you like to just advance your position to 13660? We'll pause and see if we can have a discussion with you from here.
135.
6 would be better. Yep, 136. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate you working with me. 13660. I do have to call it 3 more times though before we go. Once, twice, third, last chance at 13660. Jill, can you see if you can help them over here on the left-hand side? Appreciate you working with me, folks. Alright, last one we've got an offer for our 1 o'clock place, but we've still got a couple of properties being negotiated. We're back to with a result on those as soon as we possibly can. But 65A Malta Crescent, we head up to our wonderful mural town of Katikati and of course Grace Anderson, our lead marketing consultant in the beautiful town as well. The town's a little bit like you actually, Grace.
Beautiful. Heart of gold.
At least when I make those compliments to you in the auction room, it's like going out over the live stream. I can't be accused of anything, can I? Alright, so 65A Malta Crescent, folks. Let me tell you this before we go any further. Grace has already got a conditional offer being drawn up for this property, so we are going to be presenting an offer to our vendors straight after the auction, or very soon after the auction, if we don't sell today. The home itself, located within the idyllic Harbour Park lifestyle estate, it's certainly a very well-maintained brick home, an ideal retreat for those seeking a sense of community and tranquil living as well. When we look at the legal aspects, it's the Stratum and Freehold. 306812 is the record and title that describes all the legal aspects of it. Now, there's a clause in the contract just stating that there's no warranty for the burglar alarm. So the burglar alarm does stay, but there's just no warranties on it. So any other changes to the channels list at all?
No.
Settlement date still 24th of January?
Yes.
So there you go.
Flexibility though.
bit of flexibility around that. See, I told you she does a great job up there. The property itself, though, if your culinary past is a little bit checkered, then this kitchen will resolve that for you going forward. It's practical and it's functional. In fact, the whole home is just full of practicality and functionality, isn't it? It's just an absolutely superb one indeed. Step inside, you find a lovely low maintenance, step outside rather, you find those lovely low maintenance gardens. They're easy care, so you're not tied to those on your weekends as well. So relaxing and private, you'd even get away with forgetting to get undressed in the morning, or get dressed in the morning, I should say. Surrounded by like-minded neighbours. I don't mean running around with no clothes on, but just, firmly a family-friendly neighbourhood there. It provides the perfect balance of comfort and convenience at 65A Alta Crescent. I just remind you, she's already got a conditional offer drawn up, ready to be signed and present to our vendors. Cash buyers, you get first chance now. Where do we say go? Not going to suggest any figures, quite happy to work with our conditional buyers straight after. It's up to Grace. First call, second, last chance. Okay, go and work with those conditional buyers there, Grace. The option's now closed. And,
Thank you, Grant.
she knows what's coming. She's got a time frame. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock today. What a text message from you. Alright, back we go, folks. Livingston Drive. We have an amended bid now to $860,000. Just confirm that for me, please, sir. At $860,000, as the owners of the property, I sell to these buyers for the one on better bid. $860,000 on the market it goes now at 860,000, selling for the highest bidder here today. First call now, take any information on top, even a measly single if you want it. Second call, third, last opportunity, quickly it goes. Sold to you, sir, $860,000. Congratulations, of course, to our sellers. Alright, back we go, folks. 24 Ramsden's Place, final property for our 1 o'clock session. I have an amended bid now at $1.4 million. Could you just confirm that bid for me, please? At $1,400,000.
Can you confirm?
Joel, owner's on the phone.
Yes, Grant, selling.
On the market, selling at $1,400,000 even. Here's your opportunity, folks. I'll call it 3 times. First call now, second time, third, final opportunity, quickly before the 24 rounders. It goes. Sold to you, folks, at $2,400,000. Congratulations to our sellers as well. I'm now going to hand over to Jordan Sibright for our 2 o'clock session. We'll be back. I'll see you back at 3.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much if you have just joined us. If you've been here since our 1 o'clock session, appreciate your patience. As we are now at the 2 o'clock session, we've got 7 properties for you over the next hour. And I'm just going to touch on a couple of the important parts, basically that you need to know in order to be able to buy a property here today at our EVES auctions. Well, Jordan Sibright's my name, here to cap off the good work that all of our salespeople have done. But as the auctioneer, I can't do the job all on my own. I do have a wonderful team beside me. I've got Robin, she's up here doing all of the technology that you see here in the auction room. Obviously Grant, who called our 1 o'clock session, and he'll be back at 3 o'clock for some more wonderful auctions. And Isaac will be there to finish the day off as well for you. I've also got these wonderful people, Craig, Karen, Jill and Trevor. They're what we refer to here in our EVES auction room as our elite team of negotiators. Now, they'll step in should we need them. Essentially, their role would be if we get bidding on the floor from you to a level where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, I am permitted to at least have a conversation. We might take you aside, let you have a conversation with one of our elite negotiators there, see if we can help you get the keys in your hand come the end of the day. But I'll cover that all off shortly. Remind you do bid today on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging a few things. Firstly, you have received the REA's buying and selling guide. Now, no doubt you've probably seen many copies throughout your home buying journey there. At all the open homes, you've probably got a glove box stacked full of them in the car there, but there are more copies available for you if you want to have another look through. Quite useful information. You also acknowledge that you have done any necessary due diligence in relation to the property you intend to buy today, and you also agree to the terms dictated in the auction contract. That contract was provided to you in a draft format. It's now been finalised again. It's out in the foyer there for you, and that's what we'll be signing if you are the lucky purchaser today for each respective property. Now, the conduct of auction, well, it's relatively simple. I'm not going to go over it in full. You all look smart and sophisticated, done your homework. So I'm just going to touch on what I believe are rather important parts here in the auction room when it comes to the bidding. Firstly, vendor bidding. We'll cover this off. Basically, it's rather self-explanatory in the way that a vendor bid is a bid placed by the seller through me, the auctioneer. Now, if I place a vendor bid, I'll always call it a vendor bid. And the purpose of these is purely to guide you in the right direction, sort of tell you what the owners aren't going to sell it for. So if I place a vendor bid, you can be confident that it's always going to be well below that confidential reserve price that our sellers have provided us, meaning that if you want to buy the property, you need to be above that level. So like I say, I'll always label it clearly as such and always well below the reserve price, purely here to help you on your journey to buying the property. The other thing I'll touch on is phone bidding. If we do have any registered phone interest on each property, I'll endeavour to let you know at each property as well. All the paperwork needs to be signed off prior to bidding. I'll take this opportunity to say hello to everyone watching on the live stream, wherever you are around the world there. Lovely to have you with us as well. Otherwise, the competition's in the room if I don't alert you to any phone bidders. Other than that, well, it's pretty straightforward. You bid, you buy the property. If we put it on the market, you're the new owner. That's how it works, folks. But we need to get some paperwork sorted before we can go off and have some champagne next door. You will need to put your signature on the contract. That seals the deal. And, of course, the payment of a mere 10%, the deposit that is due immediately after you win the auction there. Hopefully, I've covered off everything that you might have had some queries about, and you've obviously done your homework. This would be a prime opportunity to let me know if you do have any questions. Otherwise, we will continue on. Wonderful. Yet to receive any too tricky questions, but that's good. That means we've done our work properly. There. Okay, well the first property we've got up here, our 50 Leander Street, Pat King, out of our Mount Maunganui office. Great to see you here, Pat, working for your sellers here in our EVES auction room. 50 Leander Street, it's got a nice seamless blend of style and comfort. It's ideal for first-time buyers, those building a family, or those simply looking for a nice holiday getaway pad. Well, here it is, 50 Leander Street. Now, to the contract we'll go. I'll read out the legal description. It is a freehold estate, 445 square metres, more or less. The record of title is 678071. Now, 20 working days from the date of the agreement. That's how long you'll need to wait before you can move into the property. And doing the rough calculations in my head, hey, it's probably looking like it's going to be the other side of Christmas at this point now, but that's fine. Enjoy your holiday and then get on with moving into your new property. The further terms of sale page, I'll just bring your attention to that. 23.0, the purchaser acknowledges and accepts that they've been fully informed. There's no code of compliance certificate nor certificate of acceptance in respect to the exterior storage room, and therefore the vendor warranties pursuant to clauses 9.1 and 9.2 of the general terms in relation to those storage room hereby deleted. Channels list on the screen there for you. A few of those channels, they'll be there, of course, to greet you on the settlement date there. Now, the property itself, renovated interiors, they've created a space that you will be proud to call home. The modernised layout, well, it combines contemporary living with the original timeless features such as the timber flooring, which you'll see. Of course, that complements your kitchen colour tones superbly. It's evident that this home is functional and it is practical whilst being rather aesthetically pleasing. Location, though, well, it just can't be argued with. Being close to all the daily essentials such as local schooling, recreation spots and all of your shopping needs. It really is an opportunity to build your future here at 50 Leander Street. So buyers, I'm going to look for a start now. This is the opportunity. If you're here to buy, you need to let me know, and I'll call for an opening bid now. First one to speak, Pat buys you a coffee. I think that's how it works.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, we'll charge me a bill later, don't worry. Look for an opening bid here at 50 Leander Street, folks. What do we say? Give you a suggestion. Opening bid. My number might not be quite as fine as yours. What do we suggest? Something with an 8 in it? Maybe. Anywhere on the floor? I'll call it 3 times if you like. 800 there with your buyer there on the phone there, Pat. At 800 now, at 800,000, and chase a 20,000 rise from here. At 800,000 now, at 820 would be our next move, and I'll call it away then for the first call at 800,000 on the phone with you. Second's the opportunity, chase a $20,000 rise at this level though, but at 800,000. Got you here, welcome on in there at 820 now. New bidder in the race at 820. First the call in your favour then, sir. 820, I need 40 now.
40. 840.
840, got it there at 840,000 now. Back to you for 60 if you like.
Go 50.
Need 60.
Okay.
60. Appreciate you working with me there at 860. Back in front there at 860,000 now. At 860, I've got it with you. Good luck again at 860. Is it 80 now? Back with your buyer.
870.
There you go. Beating me down all day. I'll take the 10, but I've got to offer him the 10 back. It's 70 here, but I can offer you 80 if you like. At 870 on the phone, 50 Leander Street. Mount Whanganui. Chase a $10,000 rise, but happy to take a 20 if it's there. Once the call then, twice we go with my bidder on the phone.
Go 5.
Make it 10.
5.
Make it 10.
5.
Look, sir, record for my sellers. I'll take your 5 then. We'll get 75. But at the moment, south of my instructions, so at 875, you're in front, but a little bit of road to travel here at 875. What do we say? You're in the front though.
80.
And 80 then, 80 back.
No.
At 880,000 then, back to you. I can offer you the 5, but we can't cut it again. 880, I've got it on this side here, on my right flank. First the call.
Go another 5.
Yeah, 85 then, back to you at 85 and 90 if you like that back.
890.
890 now, good retort, straight back in at 890, keeps it nice and fresh, ticking over at 890,000 for 50 Leander Street. I say 95? 95 we go, at 895 now, in the room. 900 now. 900 on the phone here, folks. It looks like it's just 2 of them, but I welcome any further interest. But at 900, is it 905 in your favour? Yep, got you there, 905. 905,000. 10, straight back. Have something stronger. Might put the competition off. 15? 15 now.
15 against you.
First.
920.
So 920 here, 25's next move. Once, twice with your buyer on the phone, 25 now in the room.
5 against you. 930.
930 then, 930,000 here at 930. Represents good buying. You've of course got a wonderful property here with a lawn out the front there, great location.
Yep.
930 on the phone here. Once the call, can I say 35? 35 we go, back in your favour at 935 is at 40.
940.
940 back now at 940,000. Try another 5 or perhaps a 10 might just rule in strategy. But I've got it now at 940 on the phone. First, 45.
945 against.
945 in the room. 950. 950. We can crawl in 5s all day long, folks. 950 on the phone. Got it with your buyer there. I'll make the first call for you. Second chance then at 950,000 with your buyer is at 55. Third call now at 950. Nothing further at this stage. Okay, I'm going to pause the auction until we'll just get some instructions from our seller and see if we can have the buyer out here at 950. We'll be back with that one shortly. Okay, thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, while they're having a conversation there in regards to 50 Leander Street, we'll continue on here at 69 Darras Road in Brookfield. Now, Gary Lee, based out of our EVES on Cameron office, hard-working man, sharp-dressed man up the front of the room here. Make no mistake, properties like this, well, they scream Gary Lee's there to help you out and show you through the open home. And, well, he'll buy us here today. But this property itself, let's take a look. 69 Darras Road. It offers captivating panoramas from urban vistas all the way to the glistening harbour in the distance there. Now, this A-frame design, it's an opportunity that I would imagine you don't want to miss out on. First, let's touch on the legal description. It's 736 square metres more or less of freehold terra firma. Now, the unique identifier, that's SA 15C, folio 1353. Now, you've got 93 days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed upon to get all your affairs in order. Make sure you find a good moving company there to help you out, and they'll of course be there to help you out in 93 days, of course, and they'll obviously be there to bring you those chattels on the screen. The property itself, let's take a look at it there. Multiple levels in the home. You've got downstairs that hosts all your sleeping quarters, whilst the upper level of the home, well, that's a nice open plan layout there. You've got the kitchen, the living and the dining area. You could whip up a nice meal, perhaps a nice hot cuppa and a nice cold favourite, up to you which one you choose to do there, and then head outside and savour that really nice outlook you've got there across to the hills and across to the water. Proximity to all levels of schooling, local supermarkets, easy access to all the main arterial routes in all directions. If you do need to travel a little further afield, you've got that nearby. A good spacious backyard here as well, safe, secure, at least for the friends, man's best friend rather, or if you've got the kids, that'll be great for them. And you do have that gas bathtub. No doubt if you've seen the property, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about there. That would be the best way to cap off any busy day, I would think. Right, guys, enough from me. Let's hear from you. What do we say at 69 Darras Road? Look for an opening bid now. You've seen how it worked, but I prefer larger numbers than 5,000 increments. But I'll work with you here in the auction room. We just need a starting number. Once is the call then to kick us off here at 69 Darras Road. Twice an opportunity for a cash buyer to let it be known. Third call then, buyers. If we see nothing further in the auction room, we close it. We deal with conditional parties as well. Alright, up to you. What we're going to do, we're going to close the auction here. Gary, you're busy already, but you might be even busier now that the conditional buyers know this one's available for them. Wish you and your sellers good luck on that one. If you are interested, get hold of Gary. Okay, we'll continue on now. 33 Marous Key, Charlotte Gardner, Laura McRae, teaming up with this one here. Our wonderful property, wonderful sales people. What more could you want here in our wonderful EVES auction room, right? A wonderful auction here. You say that up the back there, I heard it. Okay, let's continue on. 33 Marous Key, a wonderful combination of classic elegance, contemporary coastal charm. Yes, 33 Marous Key will certainly appeal to those who appreciate the elevated corner site and the well-designed space in this family-friendly neighbourhood. And if that's not enough, we'll wait till I tell you, you're not too far from the beach either. Freehold estate, it is 494 square metres more or less. The record of title, all the details in it for your solicitor there is SA 69D folio 155. And your settlement date, 30 working days from the date of the agreement or otherwise is mutually agreed. So, like I touched on before, you can deal with the stress of Christmas and the New Year's and then move on in the new year and start really enjoying your new property there. Chattels list you'll see on the screen, a rather healthy chattels list, all to be there to greet you on move-in day. The further terms of sale page, I'll just cover that off. 23.0, where the vendor has supplied the purchaser with a LIM report. The purchaser acknowledges that they've relied on their own due diligence in proceeding to purchase the property. And 24.0 is just a standard early release of the deposit as instructed by the seller's solicitor there. Quite a standard clause. No doubt you've seen that through the documentation if you're here and intend to buy today. Now, the property, the indoor-outdoor flow, well, it was clearly the forefront of the mind during the design phase of the home. Multiple slided doors on that sunny northern side open up to many alfresco dining entertaining spaces. Light and Bright will certainly love the innovative layout. allowing you to utilise spaces to their absolute maximum. A really nice modern kitchen as well for you there. Plenty of parking, in fact, room for the camper, the boat, beach access at the end of the street. I touched on how easy that was. It is a wonderful property for many obvious reasons, and a rather obvious winner, I would suggest. So, buyers, I'll call to you now. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer at 33 Marous Key in Papamoa. If you're waiting for a call, here it comes. Once. Twice we go then. Cash interest, that's who we deal with here. Third call then, buyers. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash in the room. We'll just close the auction here, but we have got motivated sellers. They want to price the property on the floor today. So we're going to price the property at $979,000. There we go, folks. That's all it's going to take. And I look at these ladies because I know they're going to be busy this afternoon when all the buyers call saying, hey, we saw it on the auction. We want to buy the property. Good luck to you and your sellers here. No problem. Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. 22 Evans Street in Waihi. We're going to travel up the road now with Steve Cameron. He's had the privilege of marketing this wonderful property for his seller. And, well, let's take a look at it. It is a home where character has been preserved, but modernisation has still taken place, allowing the best of both worlds in a wonderful part of the world here at 22 Evans Street. Now, freehold estate, 500 exact square metres, more or less. Record of title, that is 1110925. Now, 20 working days is all you need to wait before you can move in and start enjoying, of course, but potentially a little bit of flexibility to the right buyer on that one as well. Channels list, not too many to get your head around, but they'll certainly be there to meet you. And the further terms of sale page just refers to clause 23.0, which is what we call the Waihi Mines clause, where to find further information in regards to the Waihi mine. Now, the property, that's well-appointed kitchen, that's what you've got there, stunning black and white cupboards, and the breakfast island is where I imagine you'll start your days, perhaps even ends them there. A wonderful home like this, open layout through that living and dining space. It is the perfect place to come home to after a busy day at work. If the sun is shining, well, you can head straight out those living room bifolds and enjoy a nice sundowner on that brand new decking. Perhaps crank up the weather and throw a few snags on the grill. Up to you, folks. Walking distance to nearby parks to stretch the legs, or perhaps a nice stroll to the local shops, pick up the daily necessities as you need them, or jump in the car. A nice handy location like this, the commute to work, well, it's hardly going to be arduous, is it, from a location like this? Buyers, in your hands now, 22 Evans Street. It's a cash interest, cash buyer. That's what we're after. You tell us what you'd like to pay. You've been watching the wrong instructional videos if this is your strategy. Once, twice, third call for cash interest. Okay, Steve doesn't look like we've got it here, but we've certainly got some motivated sellers, so we'll close the auction. We're going to price the property at $599,000, correct? Yep. Bang on, there we go. So $599,000, a slither under $600,000, and you get yourself a nice piece of paradise here at 22 Evans Street. Good luck to you and your sellers there, Steve. Okay, we go back down 50 Leander Street. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder. Just confirm for me your bidder there has increased their offer to $955,000. Just perfect. And my instruction from our seller, on the market for the want of another bid. Yep. So there we are. Heard, folks. Hammer goes up. If we see nothing further, it comes down pretty quickly. I'm making a first call then at 955 Second is your chance. Third call, a single on top is all we need. If I see nothing further, it's on the market, it goes, sold. Congratulations to our phone bill here. Of course, for ourselves, working with us on this one. Okay, well again, congratulations to all parties involved on that last one here, but we move forward, 12A Kimros Place in Mount Maunganui. Katie Burke, out of our Mount Maunganui office. The pleasure and privilege of taking all you buyers through this wonderful home, and well, it's hardly work when you get to go through wonderful properties like this and work for wonderful sellers, is it, Katie? So let's take a look at the home, offering a nice peaceful cul-de-sac living. This home has been tastefully modernised to keep up with the busy lifestyles that we've all will tend to lead these days. But here at 12A Kimros Place, well, you could equally just relax and enjoy your new Mount postcode and, well, all of the benefits that come with it. Let's take a look. Firstly, it's an estate in fee simple, an undivided half share and 607 square metres more or less. And secondly, an estate in leasehold. Now, both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under that record title, SA 19B, folio 1464. Now, let's take a look. 15 working days from the date of the agreement. That's what you'll need to wait to move in and start enjoying this wonderful property here. You'll see the channels list on the screen there for you. Just note those exclusions, the fridge and the washing machine. Current owners will be taking those with them, but otherwise everything else there will be there for you when you move in. And again, clause 23.0 just instructing us to release the deposit early. The seller solicitors putting that one in there for you. Now, with a functional layout and ample space for comfortable living, from the moment you move in, you'll be really satisfied with your good buying decisions today, folks. Now, whether you're hosting or whether you're enjoying the open layout offered here, you can't overlook the meticulous interior renovations that have taken place. And I think personally my favourite, and probably Katie's I would imagine, is that herringbone flooring that's down there. It just adds a bit of character to the home and makes it a really nice, wonderful place to be. Now when it comes to location, we've touched on it being in the Mount Maunganui location there. How could you argue with minimal traffic, yet just walking distance to all the shopping you could need down there at that wonderful Waihi. Of course, you've got the sandy shores of the beach. Well, they're not too far away either. A home that will charm the socks off you, I would have thought. 12A Kimros Place. Buyers, what do we say? Look for a start here. Once is the call for an opening offer. Cash interest in the room. Twice we go then.
700.
700? Great start. Absolutely. It's where I would have done it too, according to my notes. At 700, we'll start away there. Welcome in. Good luck at 700,000. And, well, let's chase maybe a 20,000 rise. But at 700, I've got you loud and clear. I'll call it to the rest of the room 3 times. Give them an opportunity. But once I make it at 700 in your favour. Twice the call here at 12A Kimros Place. Third, we go now at 700,000. Okay, 720 vendor bid. Sellers happy to remain the owners at 720. Welcome you back to 740 if you like. On the nod we go then at 740. Back to you here at 740,000. But if you're in the room and you like the look of it, feel free to pop your hand up. It's only a 10% deposit. That's all we ask at the end of it. Of course, you pay the balance on settlement. At 740,000 now with you. First the call, second the chance. Third we go then at 740. Okay, 760 vendor bid again. Welcome you back in at 780. If I see nothing further, we pause and see if we can help you out.
That's 70.
70? I think 80 would probably be a little bit better for...
That's 75.
75. I'll compromise. Compromise is key here in the option group. At 775, it's with you. I'll stay to my word there. If I see nothing further, I'll pause, see if I can help you out. 775. Once is the call. Twice we go. Third chance buyers. Now, pause the auction. Jim, we've got a buyer on the side of the room. See if we can help him out. Okay, 33 14th Avenue. In that avenue's location, Gary Lee back again. I told you he was busy and I wasn't lying. Showing you through this wonderful property here. Set back down a long driveway away from the road on a nice full-size section. You've got this hidden family treasure. There's plenty of opportunities for new buyers here at 33 14th Avenue. It is a freehold estate, 911 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is set down and is SA27A, folio 1363. Now, just note there for you, your settlement date is 60 days from the date of sale or any other such date as mutually agreed upon between both parties there. Channels list, see it on the screen there for you. I'll just bring to your attention that the items in need of repair or not working, the security lighting and the smart vent system, summarise your chattels on the screen, they'll be there for you. And your further terms of sale page, I'll just cover it quickly for you. 23.0, notwithstanding the chattels listed in Schedule 1 here in the security lighting and the smart bed system are included, but on that as is, where is basis. Therefore, those vendor warranties under clause 9.31 they don't apply just to those items. So we've covered that all off. Now let's take a look. Featuring that designer kitchen, you've got that 4 metre long kitchen bench. Budding Gordon Ramsay's, well, they will simply love the size of the food hub here. Whilst entertainers, well, you can bask on the sunny deck with access from both the living and the dining. Barbecue season, well, it's only going to be enhanced further here. Fully fenced with ample off-street parking, and their front yard, it's got plenty of potential to really add some value, enhance the cocktail of fruit trees that do surround the property. A much-loved family home. It's conveniently located in a nice central location, close to popular schooling, the CBD, lots of essentials. All your travel further afield, it's all nice and handy at this location here at 33 14th Avenue. Buyers, I'll call to you now. Start us away if you will, but you tell me where you want to go. Call it to you, buyers.
800.
800, there we go, 800 there, or what do we say, at 800,000, suggest maybe somewhere 50,000 riders, even 25 if you like there at 800 now though, but at 800,000 welcome in, call it to the room at 800,000, I'm making a first call for you though, but at 800,000 now, once and twice we go at 800, third call now at 800, okay, look, I'm going to place a bingo bid there at 850,000 at 850, and welcome you back in, can I suggest 9?
860.
860, you're making it painful for me, sir. 860 tells me that you're a little bit too far away from where my instructions say you need to be. I need to see you at least at 9 and see if we can help you out. Call it to the rest of the room though. I'm not going to just deal as if it's a one-on-one conversation. That would be rude of me. But I need to see you at 900 just to help you out here, folks. First the call. Second the chance. Do we go there?
75.
Go back to my instruction booklet. 9 tells me it's where we've got to be, sir. 900, if I see nothing further, I can pause and help you out. Go there now. At 900 now. 900,000, I've got...
Excellent.
Okay, misunderstanding for you there. 900 is where I need to be able to help you out there. Too far from my instructions at 875. No go? 850,000 there. Once the call, twice now. Third chance now at 850. Need to see you at 9 to be able to help you here, buyers.
Okay, we've got 9.
Got you there. 900 now. Call it 3 times, nothing further, pause and talk. Once at 900, take a 25 rise. Twice, third chance. Pause the auction, see if we can help you out there, sir. Craig, you've got buyer in front. Alright folks, appreciate your patience there. We'll continue on for you. Let's have a look here. 28 Lindman Road, Terrell Green, out of our Caddy office. Had the pleasure of taking buyers through this property here, whether you're capitalising on the diverse lifestyle block or looking for a nice ideal multi-generational family home. Well, this property, it is sure to appeal to many and it ticks plenty of boxes. A freehold estate there being 1.3062 hectares, my math says that's about 2.47 acres to break it down for you there folks. Unique identifier, SA 72C folio 60. Now just note of course the sale here being purchase price plus GST. The settlement date, 30 working days from the date of sale or other such date as mutually agreed upon. Chattels list, you've got a few chattels there for you, certainly to be there for you, and they've broken it down nice and easy for you from the cottage and the barn chattels as well. Further terms of sale page, look, bear with me, there's a little bit of detail on there. I'm going to summarise for you as best I can. 23.0 is purchase price allocation, just how it's going to be agreed upon, that one there. 24.0, purchaser acknowledges and accepts the purchase has been fully informed. The aspects of the property or buildings thereon may not comply with the Building Act or Building Code. Accordingly, the vendor warranties pursuant to clauses 9.35 and 9.36 are the general terms thereby deleted. 25.0, the fixtures and improvements remain on the property. 26.0, you've been instructed, of course, to seek some professional advice and specialist advice before proceeding today. And 27.0 covers the kiwi fruit lease on the property for you. Now, the 1980s cosy family home, it provides spacious living for the entire family to enjoy. From the native timber flooring to the wood burner, the character features, well, there is plenty of enjoyment to be had here in the main home. Meanwhile, the additional black barn and cottage will provide options for extended family or perhaps income generation depending on your needs. But without a doubt, it's the rural serenity that I think is the big draw card here at 28 Lindman Road. Whilst you're still only 10 odd minutes drive to Caddy Town Centre, whether it's a home for the family, big or small, an income generator in the form of an Airbnb or of course the kiwi fruit income streams, well, you're on to a winner here at 28 Lindman Road. Buyers, call it to you now. Cash interest in the room, this is your opportunity. Once is your chance for cash interest. Let it be known to us, twice the call. Third we go by is if you are here in a cash position, you need to let me know now, or we close the auction and we deal with conditional parties as well. Okay, we won't mess around then. We'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do on this one, but I do wish you and your sellers all the best of luck there, Al. We will be back shortly with our result from Kimros Place and also 14th Avenue. Thank you. Okay, we'll go back now. Appreciate your patience. 33 14th Avenue. Just pause, have a conversation. Just confirm for me you've increased your offer to $1 million. And $1 million there, but still not quite for sale at this level yet. A little bit more work to do. So I'll pull it to the room here, give you an opportunity to improve your position. But at $1 million, I've got it now. Once the call. Twice is the opportunity. Suggest perhaps a $20,000 rise. Third we go then at $1 million. Okay, I'll close the auction. Invite you to pop that on paper though there, sir. Gary, a little bit more work to do here on 14th Avenue, but wish you and your sellers all the best there. Auction closed. Thank you. We'll be back very shortly with the result on 12A Kimros Place. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just what you here, obviously, we are still waiting on a result there from 12A Kimros Place, but at this point we will continue on with our 3 o'clock session in about 2 minutes' time, so I'll step back when we've got a result on that one. Otherwise I'll hand over to Grant Child, our National Auction Manager, and he'll kick you off in about 90 seconds or so with the 3 o'clock session. Appreciate your patience.
Well, good afternoon, folks. A warm welcome to our 3 o'clock session here this afternoon. My name's Grant Child. My role is to simply facilitate proceedings. I'm only going to do half of the next session, folks, the next 4 properties. Then I'm going to hand over to my good friend Isaac Jacobs, who's going to offer you the last 4 properties. We like to share the workload here at EVES. We're always extremely busy, as we know you folks are as well. Those folks that you see across the bottom of the screen are what we call our negotiation team. They are here. If your bids don't take us to the vendor's reserve price, we simply put a pause on the auction and give you that opportunity to continue those discussions, as Jordan was just mentioning about one of the properties in our 2 o'clock session. We don't like to put people under pressure when they're buying and selling property. They are enjoyable experiences, but they are important experiences, and we just like to give you plenty of time to make those important decisions. So that's what we use the negotiation team for. If we pause an auction, then as the auctioneers, Isaac or I, will either continue and move on to the next property so we don't hold people up. Also got Gemma looking after the technology for the first part of the session. Robin's got a couple of other jobs she needs to attend to, and she'll be back with us shortly. Documentation, as you see coming up there on the screen there, the property sale and purchase agreements guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. You've probably all seen that before. They are available in the stand outside of the room because any bids today are on the basis that we have provided you that document. Now, when you've been working with your marketing consultants, I call them your ambassadors. They've been working alongside you, working with you to get you in a position to be able to buy or sell today. They've also been providing you other documentation, and that is in the form of the contract that we work to here today. That's been circulated in draft form. If there's been any changes to that, then we will alert you to that prior to calling the auction. but I'm sure your ambassador has already alerted you to that as well. Finalised copies of those contracts are available in the stand outside of the auction room as well. So the only important points that I'm going to alert you to, folks, is a couple, and that is one is you bid and buy on a cash unconditional basis here today, and of course number two is you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. In terms of the conduct of auction, which is what you see up there on the screen in blue, that's outlined on in clause 2 on the front page of the contract, and that is the conduct of the auction. Again, I'm just going to remind you of a couple of things there. Firstly, your obligations. Should the hammer fall in your favour today, your obligations are firstly to sign the contract, and secondly, pay your deposit. Just 10% of the purchase price is all that's required today. The balance is then payable on settlement date. We'll confirm the settlement dates as we work our way through. One other thing I just want to cover off, folks, and that is in clause 2.4 of the auction contract is vendor bidding. Now, at our EVES auctions, the only person that is authorised to submit vendor bids is the auctioneer. Right? We have written instructions and confirmation from our sellers. We are the only ones authorised to do that. Vendor bids are only used if there's only one person that's participating in the auction. They are used to work alongside you and work with you to get you to what I call that negotiating platform, always below the seller's reserve price. So we will disclose any vendor bids to you. So it's simply a technique to get you onto that negotiating platform where we pause the auction. Right, so there's nothing to be afraid of as far as that is concerned. There's a bit of a myth out there that it's used to drive the price up. No, it's not. It's only used to help you. As I said, only used if there's only one person participating in the auction. So if we're holding a bid, the vendors are essentially saying thanks but no thanks. You need to be above that if you wish to do business with us today. So pretty straightforward, folks. I'll be happy to answer any questions. No questions? Excellent. Those viewers that have joined us on the live stream, welcome aboard, welcome into the EVES auction room, and of course we're here to entertain you in the names of Robbie Williams. No, I'm not going to sing like Robbie Williams, I can assure you of that. Alright, moving on to our first property for our 3 o'clock session today, number 32, Tauranga View. Jared Madden is our man that has been the man of the moment at the open homes and marketing this property, working out of our EVES on Cameron office, doing a great job there, Jared, with this property here. Recently refurbished exterior gives the home certainly a nice, fresh, modern look, and it does give it absolutely superb street appeal as well. So the time to seize a deal on this property, I can assure you now, is today. Because if you don't seize the deal today, I cannot guarantee that this property will be available tomorrow, because I know how Jerry's been working hard on the property. When we look at the legal aspects of it, record of title, SA 59B, folio 242 is the record of title, offering you a freehold estate, 640 square metres more or less is what's on offer. 15th of December 2023, Jared. Wonderful Christmas present. Yeah, for Christmas, no issues whatsoever. Any changes to the channels list at all? No additions, deletions there. So all the legal aspects all ticked off, as I said, the way Jared does a wonderful job there. Stepping through the front door, you're welcomed into the home by an open plan living area leading onto your private outdoor patio through the ranch sliders as well. You can see it there on the screen there. Just wonderful flow throughout the home and connects with the outdoors nicely as well. And when you get to those outdoors, you've got excellent space for seamless entertaining or relaxing with your morning cuppa or an evening drink. And at the same time as you get to enjoy either you're overlooking that north-facing site for the kids to play as well. So if you enjoy buckets of sunshine, then 32 Tauranga View is certainly going to help you there. You've got the wood burner that you saw on the previous shot there. Now that's got the wet back as well, plus you've got the heat pump and the HRV system. So you've not only got economical living, but you've got plenty of aspects for temperature control, summer and winter. Easy reach to major shopping and educational facilities, so if this one doesn't spin your wheels, folks, I can tell you now, you are in the category of hard to please. So, who is it that I'm going to please today and help them secure their new home that you can be in and just imagine Christmas at 32 Tauranga View. Your opportunity is here. Where do we say go? What's the quantum? It's time for an opening bid. We'd like to start your way, folks.
675.
675. I love it when optimism is alive and well in the auction room soon. Welcome aboard there at $675,000. Happy to take a $25,000 rise now. Take me to 700 if you will now. At 675.7. Shall we go there once, twice? Third, last opportunity. Are we in or out? 700 on behalf of the seller there, sir. At 725 now. 725 we go. Appreciate those fast bids, sir. Let's just keep them rolling. At $725,000 with my starter at the back of the room there. Who makes it 750, shall we? First call now. Second time to take me to an even $750,000. Third.
Yep.
Happy to advance your fee, advance your number there at $750,000 there, sir. A great strategy indeed. That's the way to keep the pressure on anybody else that's thinking about coming in. Now would be the immediate time to do it. At $750,000, where do we go from here, buyers? Your opportunity is here. 775, shall we say? First call now, second time, third, last opportunity. Just going to go once more on behalf of the vendor then, sir, at 775. Take me to 8, we'll pause and give you the opportunity to discuss with the seller there. Shaking your head the wrong way there, sir. 775 with me. Take me to 8. We'll give you that opportunity to talk. Be excellent buying at that. I can assure you of that. I'll tell you what, sir. Why don't you take me to 790? 780? I'm trying to help you here. Put something on top. We'll give you the opportunity to discuss with our seller. Your opportunity is here. Make it 780. You're driving a tough bargain there, sir. It's only $5,000 more. I'll tell you what, I'm working hard to try and help you here. Karen will be giving them the right advice. I'll tell you what, sir, I'm happy to relinquish the vendor bid and give it back to you at 775 and give you that opportunity to talk. Karen, you've got some instructions for me. All right, we're here to try and help people, folks, and so I can tell you now, it's $775,000. I know we're going to do better than that. I appreciate you bidding there, sir, but at that sort of level, we can't help you. I'm more than happy on behalf of the vendor. I'm going to advance the bidding to $800,000, putting it into perspective where the true value of the property is there, and at that sort of level, we're quite happy to continue with the marketing, because I know, Jared, we will find somebody that is better than that. At $800,000 on a vendor bid, I do appreciate you bidding those, sir, but I'm sorry, I can't help you at that sort of level. We know that we will do better for our seller here, and that's what we're here for. First call now at $800,000, are we in or out? Second time, third, last opportunity. Options closed there at $800,000. That's the vendor bid, Jared, and a little bit more work to do and continue with the marketing on that one. Right, moving on to our next one, number 1 at Millbrook Drive. Terry Sullivan and Peter Campbell, working out of our Cherry office, have been marketing this wonderful property here at Millbrook Drive, described as a good times home in Bethlehem. That's the way you guys described it in your marketing, and absolutely true to its word there at 1 Millbrook Drive. A freehold estate, 741 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer, as described in record of title SA 55B, folio 698. 30 working days from today's date, or such other date as mutually agreed between you and our sellers, is your settlement date. Any changes to the channels this team? No changes there. So from a welcoming, spacious entrance through to the charming living areas, this brick and tile home gives you a feeling of space and light all the way through. Newly renovated in neutral tones, it's stylish, yet it's simple as well. It's got very functional designs throughout the home. It's got the large windows throughout, and the indoor-outdoor flow to the north side is perfect for the entertainers. So simply a superb home all around anyway. The formal lounge and dining area, well, that will certainly appeal to those that need a bit of space. And then you've got the family room off that jazzy kitchen is really the hub of the home. You will remember that when you went and viewed it. So in your hands here today for 1 Millbrook Drive buyers, where do we say go for this one? thought $1 million would be a fair and reasonable start for this one. We're talking about Brook Drive. Somebody get me underway at $1 million. I thought I would have seen a Mexican wave for a property this calibre in this location. That sort of figure. We'll have a start. First call now for a start. Second time at $1 million. Alright, feel a little bit shy on this one. I know we've got registered interest in the property. I'll start you away at $1 million on vendor bid now at $1 million. At $1 million even, and happy to take a $20,000 rise from there. I know some of you are a little bit shy in starting at an auction, so happy to guide you along there at $1 million. Take it at $1,020,000 if you will. Here's your chance now. But let's get on the bike and peddling, folks. If you're here for Brook Drive, good opportunity is provided in the auction room, because I don't know what your competition is going to be outside. At $1 million, looking for $1,020,000 now. First call, second, last chance. Are we in or out? Happy to advance it on behalf of the seller there. We're not here to dilly-dally here today, folks. At $1,020,000. We've got a quality product here at Brook Drive at $1,020,000. It's stayed $20,000 rises from here. At $1,020,000 it is. Here goes 40. Let's go there quickly. Once, twice. Last chance. If you're here for it, folks, now's the time to participate. Advancing on behalf of the vendor then at $1,040,000, putting it into perspective and treating the property with the respect that it deserves. At $1,040,000, still not taking any less than a 20, make it $1,060,000 if you will. Here's your chance now, buyers. Once I call now, second time, if you're in that position of cash, now's the time to disclose it. Third, last opportunity, happy to advance it on behalf of the seller then at $1,060,000, Mary. At $1,060,000 it is. Be very clear, vendor bid. Your last chance to participate, folks. Take me to $1,080,000 if you wish, otherwise I'm simply going to close the auction down. And if you get into one of those multiple offers afterwards, you can't say I didn't give you a fair warning and fair opportunity to purchase the property. At $1,060,000, take me to $1,080,000. First, second, last chance and routes. Right, Mary, I'm going to close the auction down at $1,060,000. That is the vendor bid, folks. You will definitely need to be well on the northern side of that to work with our sellers here, but the auction is now closed. So moving on, folks, 105 Penny Heights. John Parrington, working out of our EVES Lakes office, has been marketing this property here, and a great property indeed. John, you must have had an excellent ball marketing this property. It is a lovely home indeed. Introducing your dream home. It is spacious, it's a modern sanctuary, and it is designed purely for effortless living. The legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate, 541 square metres more or less is your land holding. 692650 is the record of title that records all the legal aspects of it. 15th of December, of course that's 2023, or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. John, any changes to the channels list that you've stipulated? No, all as you see up there on the screen and was on the draft auction contract that's out there in the marketplace. You've got an absolute host of features that make a perfect match for anyone's magical lifestyle here at 105 Pennytucker Heights. You can step into the world of low maintenance luxury where time is simply on your side. The second living area, well, that provides a private haven for those movie nights or watching the big game. It really does cater for lots of different lifestyles indeed. Out at the rear, you'll discover a surprising oasis for the private outdoor living out there. It is a home where you'll experience the perfect blend of modern comfort, space, and relaxation. And if you're like me and need a lot of practice at your golf, you've even got your own putting green out the back there. In your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? I'm not going to suggest any figures on this one. I'll leave it entirely up to you. We'll just start your way. First call for a start. Second, last opportunity. I'm only here to work with the cash interest team. No cash today, John, on this one. I'm going to close the auction. How much do we need to buy something like this, mate?
We're going to price the property
$1,169,000. That's your buy now price using the trade me terms, folks. $1,169,000. That's all you need. Give John a call out there at EVES the Lakes. He will certainly help you from there. Now on the market at $1,169,000. Hand over to Isaac, but we've still got negotiations going on with one of the 2 o'clock properties, so we'll be back to you as soon as we get a result on here. But in the meantime, I now take you to number 8, Sam Haywood Place there. Ranjit Singh, working out of our EVES on Cameron office, has been marketing this property. It's a 2023 GJ Gardner home where overseas beckons out the indoors, but what that does is that creates a massive opportunity for you, the new owner of this property. When we look at the legal aspects of it, record of title 935571 confirms you get a freehold estate, $695,000, 695 square metres. 695,000, I'll buy it myself. Forget the auction, I'll buy it now. 695 square metres of land is what you get for this one here. Now, I understand, Ranjit, the oven was added to the channels. It wasn't on there initially, but it has been added. It's always good when you get a home of this calibre that does have an oven come with it. The 18th of December 2023 is your settlement date, bit of flexibility around that as well. Yeah, so any other changes? No, just the oven's been added. So you've got the 2 living areas that makes it the ideal getaway for those adolescent families, or if you've got extended families that come and visit a lot, then it's a great one for that. You've got the ducted heating and cooling system as well for wonderful temperature controls throughout the different seasons of the year. You've got that beautiful modern kitchen, the open plan dining and living area, plus you've got those high-end appliances and that wonderful scullery as well. So the chef of the family is going to absolutely relish working away in this kitchen here at 8 Samwood Place. Vast entertainment outdoor living area is impeccably connected with the open plan living area, and of course, with it being a 2023 home, you see it on the screen there, you've got the opportunities to landscape the property to your personal desires and your personal choice. So, in your hands, buyers, who would you like to start this one away? Here for cash interest? Looking for a start. You set the benchmark from where we start, and I'll help you and guide you along from there. First call now for cash. Second, last chance. Gee, you're a mean lot in this 3 o'clock session, aren't you? Right. Final opportunity and we're out. Okay, I'm going to close the auction. I'm going to hand it back to you, Ranjit. A little bit of work to do, so I won't take it personally, folks, but just in case you think it's me, I won't call anymore. I'm going to close now and I'll hand over.
Okay, folks, not quite the Isaac Jacobs. Jordan said, right, my name here for 2 o'clock. We're doing a nice little reshuffle for you, but we did want to get back to this property. We did have it up in our 2 o'clock session here, 12A Kimros Place. We will continue now. We have had an increase after talking to our lead bidder there. Just confirm for me, your place of bid now at 820,000 on the nod. I've got it there. And Jill, my instructions at 820.
Correct. Selling at 820.
Selling at 820. For the one of another bid, I've put it 3 times, nice and quick for you folks. Once, twice, on the market, third call at 820,000. Nothing further. Goes it goes. Sold well. And now I will step aside, Isaac, we'll be right up with you to finish off the session for today. Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Isaac Jacobs, and now we move to our 5th offering here in the 3PM session, 705 Boston Road, marketed by Ju Yong Song from our Lakes office and Vince Huberger, who's here today. 705 Bluchester Road, I've been doing that all day. I love the brick and tile home on that always envied corner site, formerly described as an estate with freehold, being 417 square metres more or less on lot 36, deposited plan 313835, and that's recorded in that record of title unique identifier 54699. The open plan kitchen, dining and living area, it allows you to prepare meals and keep a watchful eye on the kids to make sure they're safe and they do their homework while seated at that dining room table. The lounge, it's inviting, it soaks in internal light, and it opens out onto one of those 2 outdoor living areas, perfect for hosting the next alfresco dinner party. It's an ideal rental opportunity or low maintenance family abode. It's very close to Tauranga School. This home ticks many boxes. Does it tick yours? Let's find out who starts us away to 705 Gloucester Road. We look for a start. We're here today to work with the cash interest folks. What do you say? First call, second time, third and final. Okay, doesn't appear to be the cash today, Vince, but we'll close the auction. What are the vendor's instructions with this one?
Yeah, I said we're going to price this one today at 959.
959. Okay, folks, you heard Vince. If you've got any interest, perhaps you're watching on the live stream in 705 Gloucester Road, give Vince or Jay a call. Okay, we move on now, folks, to 45 Goods Road in Otamoto, marketed by Jason Hyde Hills. Nestled comfortably on a street front section in prime Collins Point school zone, this immaculate property has recently been given a new lease on life. Formerly described as an estate of freehold, 439 square metres more or less. It's lot 1 on the positive plan, 589315. That's also in the record of title, unique identifier 1122848. The settlement date set down there is Thursday, the 21st of December 2023, or some other date as mutually agreed. And those channels, that's all remaining the same, Jason, no changes there. Good as gold. Your monochromatic designer kitchen will indeed rule your kitchen rules. Those stainless steel appliances contrast with a deep charcoal cabinetry. The aperture above the sink enables the chef to talk with the guests in that second lounge, and the ceiling here is glass, so you can bask in the moonlight over your drink of choice. It's hard to find any corner of this home that's not been given attention. The location is stellar. Who wants to join the ranks of this prestigious neighbourhood? We look for a start for 45 Goods Road. Who starts me away? Would you start me away at 850, guys? 850 would be a place to start. First call for a start. Second time. Third and final time for 45 Goods Road. Okay, vendor bid placed with me then at $850,000. Vendor bid to kick us away, get on the bike and peddling. We look perhaps for a $20,000 rise now. We can go to 870 in the Brook. It's 850 with me, vendor bid. First call. Second time. Third and final time. Immaculate renovation here. Okay, 870, vendor bid placed with me. Would you go to 890, put something on top here, see what we can do for you. Look for a 20 on the rise at this point in time. 870, the vendor bid's placed with me. First call for 45 Goods Road. Second time, think of the glass, think of the basking in the moonlight or the sunlight. Third and final call then. Okay, we're going to place a vendor bid then. Nothing further in the room. 890, vendor bid placed with me. I'll pass around the room once more time, but if it appears to be no cash interest in the room, we will close the auction. Give you the opportunity now. 890 bids with me, vendor bid. First call. Second. Third and final time. It's your choice, buyers, if you want to have a go now. Anything on top, we'll take. Anything? Okay. Jason looks like I'm going to formally close the auction. No cash in the room today. Thank you very much. Auction's closed. If you've got further interest, please talk to Jace on this one. Thank you. Just waiting for the music to drop there. It's a good song. 39B, Granada Street in Mount Molinui, marketed by Daniel and Rachel Dickinson. And this, not just a house, it is indeed a lifestyle. It's enriched by the coastal beauty and the convenience. It's formally described as an estate. Firstly, an estate would be simple, as an undivided half share in all that parcel of land containing 753 square metres more or less, being lot 157 on deposit plan SA 42634. And secondly, an estate in leasehold under that lease number H 847498.7, being flat 2 on deposit plan SA 50640. Both the first and second estates be comprised in that record of title SA 2D folio 508. The settlement date, that's set down for 10 working days from the date of this agreement, or as mutually agreed, that's all okay.
That's agreed, yep.
And there's no change to that channel list to the best of our knowledge?
No change.
No changes. Great stuff, Daniel. Well, that spacious, open plan living area, it's absolutely flooded with the natural light. It really creates that sense of togetherness and well-being. Soak in those rays and dose in vitamin D from the comfort of your own home. That living area opens out to the covered front porch, connecting you to a lush lawn with mature plantings where you can enjoy outdoor gatherings or perhaps a spot of gardening if you're that way inclined. The home has been lovingly maintained and updated with the recently installed colour steel roof and those refurbished ceilings. Secure your own piece of coastal paradise. And before I get started, I want to remind you of those further terms. Further term 23, the purchaser acknowledging that the vendor has not occupied the property and is unfamiliar with the condition of the channels and the property, the channel sold on as is where is basis. Clause 24, the purchaser warrants the EVES to authorise the immediate deposit following payment, and the deposit will not have been held by EVES Realty for 10 working days. And the purchaser bidding on the basis that you've been provided with a copy of the consent to erect garage on the exclusive use area of flat 2. Almost missed it, but we got there. Folks, who wants to secure a piece of coastal paradise? Here for 39B Grada Street. It's yours if you want it. Would you start me away?
675.
675, thank you sir. At 675 we are. At 675 we are, perhaps 20 on the rise now. Who takes me there? At 675. First call then. Second, at the back there, 20 on the rise. At 695 for you, ma'am. At 695 back the room. It's against you, sir. What do you wish to do? Another 20 perhaps? Okay, taking us through then to 715. 715 with you, sir. Beautifully done. Ma'am, another 20 for you, shall I say? 720. Okay, we'll take that, no problem. We'll take the 5 from you, ma'am, no problem at all. 720. Sir, I can treat you with the same favour. 725 for you, say. Yep. 725. Okay. 725 the bid now. First call. Do you want to go back another 5, ma'am? Second time. You started it. Fine print says you have to finish it. Third and final time. Do you go another 5? Take me 730. 730 for you, sir. 730. Sorry, don't let me shortchange you over the side of the room. At 730 we are. 730 the bid now. Do you want to come back in, sir? What do you say? Another 5? Perhaps a 10 on top. See what they're working with?
Let's go 735.
735. Good on you, sir. No stress at all. 735, ma'am. Anything further from you? Haven't forgotten you, sir. 40 for you, is it? 740 we are. At 740 the bid now. First call. What do you say, sir? You want to get back in front? Second time. Third and final time. Well, at 740, folks, breaking news, I'm on the market, we sell. Does that make it different for you at all? We're on the market here at 740. Anything further, we'll take it. You want a 1, sir? It's for sale now at 745. Selling this gentleman. First call. Anything further from you, man? Have you got? Second time. Third and final call. For a single, sir, another 500 and change in the pocket? And the couch cushions, no? Okay, well then it goes. It goes now at 740,000. It's sold here in the back of the room. Congratulations to our buyer and seller there. Okay, folks, now we move to the final offering of the day. Of course, we do have a few properties and negotiation skills, so just stick around for those. 62 Ferry Street, marketed by Ranjit Singh, the property in Papamoa, diligently marketed by Ranjit, of course. It's tucked away in that laid-back, oriented neighbourhood of terrace views. It's a reliable brick home. It's formally described as 601 square metres, more or less. It's lot 144 and deposit plan 500,395, and that's recorded in that unique identifier 758785. The settlement date is set down for 90 days from the date of sale, or if there's been mutual agreement there, if there's any agreed dates, that's in play as well. Any changes to the channels of this Ranjit? All good there? Thank you very much. This one here, the kitchen and dining area, opens out to that terrace that's ideal for hosting guests or just lounging around in the afternoon. Post-beach meals under the portico will become a weekly ritual. The outdoor space is complemented by the splashes of colour from the well-kept gardens, and the panoramic views of Papamoa Hills don't hurt the eye either. The home is spacious, it's well laid out, with different wings catering to different dynamics, and the double garage has plenty of space for all the beach gear. If you've been looking to live a laid-back lifestyle, then this one is for you. Now, I do know buyers in the room, we do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one. We said we'd alert you to it, and it is here on this property. 62 Farrier Street, if you've been wanting to get into the laid-back lifestyle, where do you start the away? Look for cash. Perhaps 900, you must have been reading my notes there, indeed, 900,000 on the phone we are. At 900,000, perhaps we're moving $20,000 rises from here. But at 900, anything further in the room, first call for farrier, second time, third and final. Okay, then well, we won't muck around, vendor bid 920 with me, 920 with me. Would you go to 940 perhaps? Or in the room perhaps for you. At 920 vendor bid now. A little bit of time to relay the instructions on the phone first. First call. 9:30. Could you do the 40? I have to push back. I'll wait for my instructions at this time. $940. Okay, thank you so much. On the phone there's 940,000. 940 we are. I'll look for another $20,000 rise if it's there. First call. Second, third and final time for this brick property, beautiful home with the separate wings. Okay, I'm going to go once more on behalf of the vendor at 960. Take it in 980 if you can. We'll see what we can do from you from there. Anything else in the room? Don't let me forget you. It's at 960, vendor bid with me. We'll look for 80 on the phone or in the room if it's there, another 20. Would a 10 happen on the phone? Perhaps 10, put you in front and see what we can do to help. Anywhere in the room, we won't forget you. Telephone must be down at the moment. That's it. Alright folks, we don't want to waste any time. At 10, if we can get you in front, we'll see what we can do. Otherwise we are going to have to close the auction. First call. 965. Okay, we'll take the 5. The bid's there at 965. First call, I'll go once around the room, twice. Third and final call then. Okay, the bid's at 965, Craig. We're going to pause the option and see if we can help you there. Bid's on the phone. Thank you very much. We'll be back shortly with the results on some of the other properties. Thank you very much. What a way to start. Okay. We paused on 62 Farrier Street. We paused at 965 and just confirmed now we do have an amended bid at $990,000. $990,000, but at that level the vendors have indicated they are happy to keep ownership of the property. So at $990,000 the property is not for sale. We'll look for anything further in the room if it's there. First call, second time, third and final opportunity. Okay, well the auction is formally closed. Auction is formally closed. Thank you all for your attendance today and thank you for viewing on the live stream. Have a great afternoon and we'll see you next week for many more properties. Thank you.